All right, fellas, this guy, tremendous human being. One of the best people I've probably ever played with. Incredibly nice. One of the hardest working guys I know. Truly is all about actions speak louder than words. And a few things right now about him. 7th rookie in White Sox history to be named to the All-Star team. First Japanese-born All-Star in Sox history. Yes, I'm speaking to you now, Mune. You are also the only rookie in MLB history to hit 20 home runs before June. 2nd Japanese-born player to participate in the home run derby. Shohei Ohtani was the first. Shohei, Chodhia, you know. Missed 6 weeks and is still tied for 7th in the American League in home runs. At the time of his injury, was on pace to record 58 home runs, 119 RBIs, 124 runs scored, and 127 walks. I still think it's possible you can do that. Mr. Murakami, congratulations. You are an all-star. Come on. Hey, you're the man. I love you.
シカゴホワイトソックスの村上宗隆選手。NPB 史上最年少で三冠王に輝き、ヤクルトからポスティングシステムでメジャーに挑戦した左のスラッガーです。開幕からいきなり日本選手初となる3試合連続本塁打を放ち、球団にとって大成功と評される補強となりました。5月末に右ハムストリングを負傷して戦列を離れましたが、7月10日、42日ぶりに本拠地レートフィールドへ復帰。3打席連続三振という苦しい立ち上がりの中、7回に鋭い当たりを右翼線へ運び、復帰初安打で連敗ストップに貢献しました。そのままの流れでホームランダービー、そしてオールスター本戦にも出場。日本選手のダービー出場は、大谷翔平選手以来2人目の快挙となりました。チームメイトたちは口を揃えて、そんな彼の存在の大きさを語っているのです。ムは最高のチームメイトだ。そう言わせるだけの何かが、彼にはあるようです。ということで今回の動画では、投手、野手、対戦経験者、そしてすでにチームを離れた選手まで、様々な立場の同僚たちが語った村上宗隆選手の素顔に迫ります。ぜひ最後までお楽しみください。ミゲル・バルガス選手は、ドジャースから2024年にホワイトソックスへ移籍した内野手。2026年シーズンは自己最多の本塁打を記録し、初めてオールスターにも選ばれるなど、まさに開花のシーズンを送っています。ロッカーが村上選手のすぐ隣という間柄で、打順でも隣り合うことが多い2人。誰よりも近い距離で村上選手を見てきたからこそ語れる関係性があります。それではご覧ください。
Your locker is right next to Munetaka, Murakami.
Yeah.
You guys have developed a good bond. Can you explain how you guys have connected?
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's such a great dude, and he cares about everybody. He cares about win. Being the superstar that he is, and everything he's compliment before he gets here, WBC champion, Triple Crown in Japan, and he came here to young clubhouse, and then he's hungry. He don't care about we're young. He cares about we're winning every day, and we go out there and play the best we can. And for me, it's easy to follow him in that way, and not just for me. I think it's for the whole group. You see him how consistent he is with his workout, how much he take care of his body. And then, it's very easy to follow, very easy to approach him. And he shares everything than he does. So I think he cares about the clubhouse for sure. And then he cares about the team. And, that's make it easy for everybody else around him.
How do you guys communicate?
We got 3 languages right now. So we haven't picked one yet. So we go back and forth. We got English, we got Spanglish. Actually, it's a little Spanglish because we got some words in English, and we go back to Spanish, and then.
So he's speaking some Spanish.
Yeah, he got some Spanish too on him, and then yeah, when take too long, he switched to Japanese, and that's when I get, oh my god, I need to learn. But yeah, definitely. I think baseball is universal language.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing that we can get. Having that many culture in the clubhouse and learn from them is very good to have.
You were talking about sharing information. Can you kind of give us an idea of how maybe you do that? You guys hit next to each other, in the lineup. Does that ever happen where like you come off the field, you tell him something, he tells you something, hey, this pitcher's doing this, this pitcher's doing that?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, we got that, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where it was very, very dark and shallow.
The shadows.
Yeah, you can kind of, it was tough to see. And then when he came, he said, be attention, is kind of dark to see, hard to see. So, that's something simple, but definitely after games, some days I don't have a good game and he come with me and say, let's go, we got more games. And, he be picking everybody else. And
he's done that where he's picked everybody out?
Yeah, he's a great leader out there, man. He, I know he probably, he's the type of guy that he don't talk too much and he don't want to show up that much than he does. But, I think we're all glad to having him for sure.
I've noticed that after wins, you and him, it might just also be after home runs as well. You guys have a little bit of a handshake and a bow.
Yeah.
Can you explain how that came to be?
Yeah, he actually he came with that. I think we worked about handshaking during spring training, and then one day we clipped one and we keep it that one, and then it was all him. I think we got the couple first steps, and then he just finished it all.
It looks great.
Yeah, it was a good one.
So I felt bad for you during the road trip because you homered in 3 consecutive games, which is normally a big deal. But you know why I felt bad for you?
Yeah, nobody talks about it because we got 2 guys hitting 4 and 5 straight games. So, I feel the same way. But, that's a good thing to have.
That's a great thing to have, actually.
It's a great thing to have. And, it was a lot of fun. This road trip was very fun. And, seeing these guys doing what they did, man, that's very impressive. Carson, very impressive guy. Munetaka, too. And, it was a lot of fun, especially we won both series. And, seeing them doing that was pretty sick.
Mune went out with the injury. Did you feel a sense that maybe you needed to even make your voice even louder and assume an even bigger role for this team? And obviously you delivered.
No, I mean, I don't think this team need that. I think, we're good when we are a whole group, no individual guys. And that's I think, has been the whole key for this team. It's not one guy or one particular guy who is going to, take the lead. But, obviously the whole group pushing for each other, and that's what makes it better. And
when did you realize that Mune Murakami was as good as he is?
Yeah, I mean, we know we all expecting like he come and hit 50 homer, but when you see his work ethic every day, the way he prepared, then this wasn't a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. Everything happened for him, and then when obviously when he come here, a lot of people have expectation. A lot of people say, "Oh, this is now the league, whatever." But when you see this guy prepare every day and be the professional he is, then a lot of special things gonna happen. So, I feel for us is, obviously we enjoy and it's unbelievable, but I think we all in this clubhouse expect a lot of things for him, and it's having fun to watch, and for sure he's a great teammate.
言葉の壁があっても野球は世界共通言語。バルガス選手のこの言葉が象徴するように、英語、スペイン語、日本語が入り混じるやり取りの中で2人は独自のコミュニケーションを築いてきました。ホームラン後の握手とお辞儀も村上選手自身が持ち込んだアイデアだといいます。あまり多くを語らないタイプでありながら、行動でチームを引っ張るリーダー像が隣人だからこそ見える視点で語られたインタビューでした。コルソン・モンゴメリー選手は2021年ドラフト1位でホワイトソックス入りした遊撃手。2025年のルーキーシーズンから続く活躍で球団の再建を象徴する存在の一人です。そんなモンゴメリー選手が明かしたのは、村上選手が本拠地から遠く離れたロードでチームメイトを連れて行った寿司にまつわるエピソードでした。
But it must be fun. Like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Kansas City Royals team. I don't know how closely you were following it, but a decade ago where they kind of all grew up together, Hosmer, Salvi, Moustakas.
Yeah.
They end up making it to back-to-back World Series. They add veterans along the way. It almost feels like this is what's happening with this group, is that you kind of are all growing up together. Am I reading it the right way?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we had a lot of guys come in from trades and things like that, and then we've also had some homegrown kids that were drafted by us and that were in the minor leagues, and they're up here now. And I feel like we have a lot of really good players too in the minor leagues that are also going to come up this year that are going to help us win a lot of games. But you know, a good core group of us. You know, we played AAA with each other last year a little bit. So, but then I think it was just once we all got up here in the big leagues, it's just, you know, you have that weight lifted off your shoulders of, all right, we're here, we're at the highest stage, we're at where we exactly wanted to be, and it's like, all right, let's go out there, enjoy ourselves, you know, have fun and compete our butts off.
Or you could just keep signing studs from Japan if you want.
That helps.
Yeah. When did you know you're like, oh shit, this guy is the real deal?
Well, I mean, he was the real deal when he was over in Japan. You know, he hit over 200 and something home runs, and he's won triple crowns over there. So it's like, yeah, I know, like they say the pitching is not as good over there and it's better over here, but it's like still, baseball's still hard. Like being able to do that stuff is just really impressive. And once I heard about all that stuff before, like we were thinking about signing him, I'm like, I mean, this dude is legit. You know, I think he's legit. I saw his swing and stuff. I'm like, this is definitely a guy that can help a team out. And I mean, I'm glad about him.
Is something you almost be talking in the dugout when he's blasting homers like Schwarber. They are just so majestic. Are you guys like laughing a little bit? Like, come on, this is insane.
Yeah, I mean, we're all blown away by it, and I mean, we're just I don't want to like. He expects that stuff of himself, and so there was kind of like this sense of this is what we, you know, expected him, you know, to kind of be type of thing. And I think that's more of just like from himself, like his self-confidence of, you know, he says it, I have power, like I hit homers. And so like when he does all this stuff, we're like,
got it.
Yeah, like it makes sense.
I love it that he took y'all out to sushi in San Diego.
Yeah.
I don't know how the sushi is in Holland, Indiana. But I know it's pretty good.
Any sushi.
There's not a.
There's probably some sushi at the gas station.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that. By the way,
don't touch it.
No, you're good. So how was the sushi experience?
It was a good experience. It was definitely something that I've never really tried. Like, you know, like the whole sushi rolls and stuff. You have your California. Like I'm very basic. Like I just like the California rolls, the spider roll, you know, and he's just like, no. That's
he tried to
he's like
up your game.
He's like, that's not what we're doing. So we had like no sushi rolls at all. It was all like the sashimi, like nigiri, like the really like authentic, I guess you could say, Japanese like sushi experience. Tried a lot of things that I felt like I've never tried before. But he literally told us at the start, he was like, you eat everything that I'll bring out. He's like, I just need you to try it. He was
pressure.
He wanted us to just like kind of be a part of like what he ate, like his culture, stuff like that.
Love that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
日本にいた時点ですでに本物だったモンゴメリー選手のこの評価は、村上選手が渡米前から築いていた実績への信頼を物語っています。そして印象的なのは、寿司という日本の文化を惜しみなくチームメイトへ差し出す姿。ホームランで見せるだけでなく、こうした形でもチームに溶け込もうとする村上選手の人柄が伝わってくるインタビューでした。マイク・バシル投手はホワイトソックスの若手右腕、2025年にルーキーとして防御率 2.50 をマークし、チームの投手陣を支える存在として頭角を現してきました。冒頭で村上選手を称えたのもまさにこのバシル投手でしたが、今度は少し違う角度から彼が持ち込んだ魔法の杖がいつしかチームの験担ぎとなり、村上選手が特に気に入っているのだと言います。ではご覧ください。
We are back. It's another episode of Dugout Discussions with Chris Rose, presented to you by Amazon. And one of my favorite guys in the sport has dropped by. He's got a little time for us. Mike Vassell, the Chicago White Sox. Where's your wizard hat, bro?
I've got the hat right here. Look at this. Got the hat right here.
Oh,
I might not wear it the whole time, the home run hat.
Yeah.
Just got the wand.
Oh, my
gosh.
Both. Are you responsible for taking that on the road, or do you have to give it to somebody?
Oh no, I when we go on the road, I have the wand in a little box, and I make sure the hat's there as well, of course, at all times.
Is it a special wand box that you created?
It's really just the Harry Potter box that the wand came in. It's not, yeah. So it's cool though.
Well, you know, we have obviously, you guys have added this tremendous year and a great young, fresh lineup, the whole bit. So you've been very busy with the wand. I'm curious, which of your teammates really like digs it the most? Who's into it the most?
You know, I think everybody kind of in their own way likes it, but I think this guy's not playing right now. I really think Mune loves the wand the most. He was on a stretch there where he would really require his own, like it was like a legitimate thing that he'd require. And look, I love that he loves the wand. It's very cool. It's very fun.
So there were like he bought in from the word go.
It was almost like I used it, and then he started. Obviously, he's hitting homers, but then I think it was a little bit of a superstitious thing, and he was like, "Yeah, I got it." Like he literally like pregame would be like, "Where's my spell? Like what's going on?"
So you're responsible for his amazing start to his major league career.
You know, I don't tell him how to swing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I am. Yep, I'm taking responsibility for it. Yep, that's all me.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude, own it. Don't try and backtrack now. You're the wand wizard, and he's had this amazing year, and he'll get back from his bad hammy, and he'll start hitting more show homers and stuff, and you will be right there with him every step of the way.
Every step of the way, I'm going to be there with him, and you know, even right now, he's sitting in the cage, and I'm watching him swing, and we're getting ready. We're getting him prepped for his comeback.
杖を通したどこか微笑ましいこのやり取りですが、その根底にあるのは怪我からの復帰を心待ちにするチームメイトの温かい眼差しでした。バシル投手が語ったように、当時の村上選手はケージでスイングを磨きながら着実に復帰への準備を進めていました。験担ぎという軽いエピソードの向こうに、チーム全体で一人の主砲を支えようとする空気が見えてくる、そんなインタビューでした。アンソニー・ケイ投手はメジャーでの苦しい時期を経て日本の横浜 DNA ベイスターズへ渡り、 NPB で自己最高の成績を残してホワイトソックスへ復帰した左腕。実は日本時代、対戦相手として村上選手と直接対峙してきた数少ない同僚の一人です。そんなケイ投手から見た村上選手の凄さが語られるインタビューをご覧ください。
So you faced a guy named Munetaka, Murakami. You've been asked about this a lot, but I want to go deep with you on this. First off, what kind of hitter is he? You faced him. You saw it up close and personal.
Yeah, I mean, he's got probably the most power I've ever seen. I mean,
more power than here in the States?
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, we were in like a dead ball era over there, they called it. You know, not a lot of home runs, but I mean, he's still putting balls, you know, 10, 20 rows deep. It was impressive. He only played in I think 50 games last year and still hit 20 something homers. Every time I face him, I just tried to, you know, avoid him as much as possible. Try and, you know, when he was up, try and have no one on base so I can kind of pitch a little bit more to him. But you know, whenever he came up, we were pitching around him and getting to the next guy for sure.
But you're a lefty, and he's a lefty.
Yeah, I mean, I think he hit 400 off me in 14 at bats. So
I did look it up. I wasn't going to bring it up, but you brought it up. Yeah, he batted 400 against you.
No home runs though.
No home runs.
Kept him in the yard. Thankfully, that was anytime we were able to keep him in the yard, it was a win.
I just watched him hit batting practice, and he was hitting bombs to the opposite field.
Yeah, I'm sure it's impressive. Yeah, that's what we tried to keep the ball away from him. Obviously, it didn't work out. But yeah, he would just poke balls the other way against me for, you know, singles and doubles. But thankfully, you know, no home runs.
Are you surprised he got this deal? There was a projection that he would get $100 million, and he didn't.
Yeah, I was shocked by that. I mean, he's 25, 26 years old. With that kind of power, you would think, you know, a lot of teams would want to jump on that. And I was super shocked that he got the deal that he did, but I'm happy that he's here.
How is your Japanese?
Terrible.
Terrible. You were there for 2 years.
I know, like, you know, the all the polite sayings and all the, you know, little stuff just to get by. But if I had to have a conversation, I'd be lost.
Okay. Can you just give me a little Japanese 101? Like, what do you know?
If you want to say good morning to him, you say Ohayo gozaimasu. Yeah, I mean, That's the big one. That's what I would say to everyone in the morning.
In the morning. Konnichiwa?
Yeah, konnichiwa. I feel like they don't really use that much, though.
Oh, they don't?
Obviously, they use it a little bit, but it's not like the, I guess, polite way to say hello.
Okay. I'll ask him. Yeah. I'll ask him, or I'll ask his translator, Ken.
I'm sure he'll be nice and say that konnichiwa is the right way to say it, but good morning, ohayo gozaimasu. He'll love that.
Okay. I did ask him about you.
What did
I did ask him about you. And he said you were nasty. He said you were nasty.
Not good enough, I guess.
No, he talked about all the pitches you had. He knew it right away. And then he said you were nasty. And then I looked up the numbers. I'm like, well, I think he was a little more nastier than you were.
Yeah, I was just trying to avoid him at all costs at that point.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's wondering what he can be here. Like, how many home runs do you think Murakami can hit in the major leagues?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be an adjustment period for him also, but I don't see why he can't, do what he did over there, 30, 40 home runs. I don't see why not. I mean, the power is there. He's just got to, figure out the pitching over there, and I'm sure there will be an adjustment period for him, but I mean, I don't see why he can't do that.
And how popular is he there?
Anytime you're a superstar in Japan, it's crazy. The fans love you. I mean, I don't know if he's on the level of someone like Shohei just yet, but if he has, some success that I think he will over here, I could see him, getting the love that some other guys get.
対戦相手としてできる限り避け続けるしかなかった。K 投手のこの証言は、日本球界において村上選手がいかに脅威だったかを物語っています。しかも左投手の K 投手を相手に4割近い打率を残していたという事実。ホームランこそなかったものの、それすら避け続けた結果というのが実情でした。かつての対戦相手だからこそ語れる生々しいパワーの記憶が詰まったインタビューでした。デレク・ヒル選手は複数球団を渡り歩いてきたベテラン外野手。6月にフィリーズへトレードされ、現在はホワイトソックスを離れていますが、在籍時にはクラブハウスの雰囲気作りという観点から村上選手を間近で見てきた一人です。そんなヒル選手の5月のインタビューをご覧ください。
What's it been like to be around the Mune mania?
Oh my God, I love that guy. He is elite. I truly think he has brought this team 10 times closer than if he was not on the team. I think he's kind of the glue guy. He keeps everything light, but you can see how much work and how much effort and how much passion he puts into the game, and it's pretty special. Just I'll go in there and watch him hit and just see how everything is just perfectly meticulous and everything's just so dialed in, and you see that side, but you also see the funny side with Vass doing all the crazy wand stuff. So he's a great guy.
When you say 10 times closer, and he doesn't speak the language, I mean, he is speaking more now, but it's just it's his presence.
It's just his personality. And then Kenzo, the translator, I mean, they're a great team together, and it just keeps everything so light in the clubhouse. Even like when he has a down day, I mean, he'll go hit the cage afterwards to make sure that he's given 110% the next day. Like, he doesn't miss anything. And I think that rubs off on everybody wanting to be their best selves rather than just, you see some teams just go through the motions, and it's like, that's not what baseball's about. That's not what the fans deserve. And I think we're putting everything we have out on that field every single day.
What's revealing to me is that you guys will lose, say, 3 in a row, or have a bad game. Like on Friday, it wasn't that bad of a game, but the score ended up being bad, and you were able to, if not flip a switch, but just come back and make the whatever losing streak it might be, whatever bad game it might be, it's minimized, and you can turn that around pretty quick. And that sounds like a winning team to me.
Yeah, I think historically, the last couple of years, I think the mentality is nowhere near what it is now. We expect to win every single night, no matter who's pitching, no matter what team's coming into town. We expect to win every single night, and I think that's probably a breath of fresh air for a lot of people sitting in the stands. But that doesn't take away from the fact of previous years' players. Everybody wants to do their best, but we expect to do our best every single night, and I think the front office, the staff, everybody wants that from us, to come here, give 110%, and if you're gonna fail aggressively.
チームの潤滑油、ヒル選手のこの表現が 村上選手のクラブハウスでの立ち位置をよく表しています。打席では緻密で、時にはバルガス選手とふざけ合う、その両面性がチームに一体感をもたらしていたのでしょう。すでにフィリーズへ移籍したヒル選手ですが、ホワイトソックスで過ごした日々に村上選手というかけがえのない存在があったことが伝わってくるインタビューでした。最後にオールスター前恒例のレッドカーペットショーで記者から水を向けられた際の村上選手のコメントをご覧ください。
Congratulations on being in the home run derby, and congratulations on the great year that you've had so far. You're healthy, off the IL. What do you hope to accomplish in the second half?
シーズンの後半戦に向けての意気込みは聞かせてください。いや、もうチームもいい状態ですし、優勝目指して頑張りたいなと思います。I mean, as a team, we're in a very good, healthy condition right now. So we're just gonna try and be better and then hope for the World Series.
Do you guys like the fact that you're kind of an underdog? Nobody gave the Chicago White Sox much credit, but look at where you are.
ホワイトソックスがどうしてもアンダードッグと言いますか、いつも下のチームっていう風に見られてると思うんですけど、それが有利に働いてると思いますか？いや、僕たちはその記者の人たちの意見なんか気にしてないですし、はい、勝つ集団なので、うるせえと思ってます。We don't really think that we're really underdogs. I think we can prove the other teams that we're up there, and then we just have to prove ourselves, and that's pretty much it.
What was last night like for you? How was the experience?
昨日の経験どんな感じでした？いや、すごくいい経験になりましたし、楽しかったです。I was just a really amazing environment. I had fun.
Were you in awe of the other hitters as well?
他の選手たち見てびっくりされましたか？驚かれました？いや、びっくりはしてなかったですけど、楽しかった。I wasn't really surprised, but yeah, it was really fun.
Enjoy this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
村上選手らしい負けん気あふれる言葉。その裏にはチームへの深い愛情が感じられますね。さて、いかがでしたか？今回は同僚たちが語る村上宗隆と題して村上選手の素顔を追ってきました。立場も国籍も異なる選手ですが、共通していたのは言葉の壁を越えて伝わる村上選手の人柄と姿勢でした。トレーニングへの取り組み、チームメイトへの気遣い、そして圧倒的なパワー、それぞれが違う角度から同じ一人の選手の凄みを語っていたように思います。そして村上選手は右ハムストリングの負傷から見事に復帰戦で連敗を止める一打を放ったかと思えば、その勢いのままホームランダービーとオールスター本戦の舞台にも立ちました。仲間たちが語っていた期待にシーズン後半戦もその打法で応え続けてくれそうです。これからも村上選手の活躍から目が離せませんね。最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。